Lights Camera Podcast. It's day 2 of our live streaming shows from Sundance, Utah. We have special guests from the world of independent film, plus a crackling game of Would You Rather, all of that and more, all on today's You're in Front of the Camera.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
The delivery man always rings twice and forgets the dipping sauce. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Yeah. Thank you to Nick Dressel for that wonderful catchphrase. And hello, Sundance, Utah. I know that's incorrect, but it makes me laugh. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. I'm your host, Scott Aukerman, and great crowd here today. Welcome to Cicero's, right on Main Street. And so this is our night 2. We did this last night with Tom Lennon was on as Little Gary, and we also had the wonderful ladies of independent cinema, Mary Lynn Ricecub and Ricky Lindholm. We have some great guests tonight, but I was reading some of the comments back about yesterday's show, and I'm trying to adjust them tonight. First of all, the posture, apparently a lot of this last night. I'm trying to keep it up today. So if at any point you see me start to slump, just shout at me, posture. And if at any point anything you don't like is happening please just shout up to the stage. We're happy to help you. Also, apparently the audience mic is not loud, and they tried to adjust that today, and that is falling, and apparently it is still not working. So you here at home, you think that I'm dying up here. There is uproarious laughter happening right now. In fact, we're going to test it out a little bit right now. I'm going to tell the funniest joke in the world and just give you an example of how you cannot hear the audience. Here goes. Apparently, I just heard about this in the news the other day. Dogs are afraid to go to England now because there's so many pounds. So as you can tell, the audience is going crazy right now. You cannot hear it at home. So we're not dying. Everything's going great. We're having a good time. And thanks to Chelsea Peretti. Who was here for Chelsea Peretti's show? That was a little early. And Who Charted? Who was here for Who Charted? About half of you. Just should have led with that. Are you guys laughing at the title, Who Charted? Charted? You're laughing at that? Fantastic. Where are you from, ma'am? I don't care. All right. Having a great time, ma'am. She's gristling at ma'am. I don't think gristling is a word, but I'm going to use it. Please welcome... Really? I'm just going to launch into the introduction? Please welcome here to the stage a very good friend. He's been on the show a couple of times. How many people out there actually listen to the Comedy Bang Bang podcast? Yeah! Why aren't you sitting up here? Next to ma'am. He's been on the show several times, and he's a good friend of the show, and I haven't quite figured him out exactly. We're going to try to get to the bottom of him. Please welcome publicist Scott Jeffries to the show. Yeah.
Wow, feel that energy. I love it. I love Sundance. We're having so much fun. So much fun here in Sundance.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
I'm doing really good. I am enjoying your competing stripes.
Look, Sundance is all about what you're wearing and who you're seen with and what swag do you have. I mean... And
all right, so
I
we've
got
seen
this.
what you're wearing.
Yes.
Who are you being seen with, Scott?
Today, I was with Juliana Margulies, the good wife. What? We ate vegan ribs.
Those are so good.
They
Have
are
you been
delicious.
to the vegan ribs tent?
I've been to the vegan ribs
tent. It is a square city block.
It's amazing, and I'll tell you this much. The amazing Pitbull was DJing in that tent.
Oh.
Really laying down some great vegan beats.
I had no idea I'm going to give it up for Vegan
Yeah.
Beats. I had no idea that he was a DJ in addition to being the world's most excellent rapper.
Pitbull is really a little bit of everything. I mean, he is, just let him loose on the ones and twos. That's what I like to say. Give him a
Yeah.
fedora and let him go.
Sure. Once he has that fedora, the world is his oyster.
Oh, my gosh. You could smell the aftershave blocks away from Pitbull.
Boy.
That's how you know he's coming.
So you've been seen with Juliana Margulies. You're wearing stripes.
Yes.
Third part of that equation. I forget what it is.
I forgot too. Who you?
Swag!
Swag! Well, I've talked about it. We got those vegan ribs.
Really, you consider those to be swag?
No, I got today 4 HP printers, a Chase ATM machine that I can use at my own disposal
Whoa!
at any time. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and I also got a Subaru, and it's great. We're having so much fun. I love film, but I really love the swag.
Yeah. Film is almost secondary to...
I haven't seen a single film yet.
No, why would you?
Well, you know what? It's not. I'm not ready for it yet. But I'm people watching. I'm gawking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gawking. I'm hearing things. I want to buy things. I love it.
I hate that. I hate that.
When is The Last Stand playing? The Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I gotta see that. It's
I believe,
top on my
it
list.
has about 5 showtimes a day.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I
we have to see
love
that.
Schwarzenegger. Great independent actor. A real case of a foreigner who can come to this country just like John the Baptiste, right, from The Artist. That his name? I love that guy. And
John the Baptiste.
John the Baptist, right? I read the Bible. He was great in that too.
Yeah, he was amazing. Let me ask you, Scott, because
Shoot.
I know that these live shows are often not canon, but we have heavily established that you've only seen 4 films in your life.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true.
Okay, and those
I work in publicity for films, most notably Premium Rush. I've gotten a lot of tweets at my Twitter account. People
Yeah.
did not realize that was an actual film.
It was actual.
It was indeed a premium.
Do you remember what your tagline for Premium Rush is?
Yeah, Ride Like Hell.
Ride like hell, of course.
Of
the
course.
crowd is going crazy, Scott. I wish you could hear it.
Well,
I
you
wish you
got
could
it.
hear it at home.
JGL is a huge talent. I've yet to see any of his movies, but people are talking about him. And when people talk about somebody, you know they are hot.
What were the films that you've seen? Do you remember?
Yeah, I saw half of Star Wars.
And that counts.
Yeah,
that counts for half a film.
I saw just the end credits of Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Sure.
And then I watched all of the David Spade movie where he's like the not Tommy Boy, it's
Lost.
Joe Dirt.
Oh, Joe Dirt.
Saw
okay.
all of Joe Dirt.
What caused you to see the entirety of Joe Dirt out of all the films in your life you could have seen?
I like the story.
It pulled you right in, huh?
I was sucked into it. Yeah. I was
What
really
did
sucked.
you relate to? Does that have
Just,
something to do with your own life?
Just a boy trying to make good. A janitor. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the mullet.
Was it the janitor part of it? Because, like, a boy trying to make good could describe almost every film.
Can it? I haven't seen many. So that was the first one I saw. So you're saying that there are films out. Look, I don't want to get into specifics about film.
Sure. No, why would we? It's only Sundance. Could someone drag that chair a little slower upstairs?
But I'm very excited about a lot of the films here. A lot of the films here, I'm not going to see any of them. But I am excited about it.
What the fuck is happening over there?
Are we under? This is a.
You can't hear it at home.
This is actually
But it's not-
a chair dragging swag suite. So what happens is you get to go in, as long as you take pictures with the chairs, you can drag them all across the floor, really mark up the floor. It's something we always wanted to do, and it just gives you a chance to have that feeling. I saw Juliana DePonde up there earlier.
Yeah.
With
Apparently
Skrillex.
they can't with Skrillex, really. Apparently they can't mic the audience, but they can mic that couch they're moving.
Oh yeah, you gotta scrape that floor.
Yeah, of course. Scott Jeffries, you've only seen a few films in your life, and yet
4.
you are 4, and you've named 1 3/4 films,
Yeah.
and you will not continue.
Well, the other one's a secret to me that I will never share with anybody.
I feel like we've talked about this on the show.
Well, yeah, we have talked about it, and this is
Sure.
a chance for your audience to go deep and
Of
go back
course,
into the archives.
because I cannot remember.
Correct, crack open the archives.
You
and find
cannot
out.
remember.
I remember.
Was Wizard of Was Wizard of Oz one?
You have to check. Not Debbie's Does Dallas. Don't count that. I don't count that as a film. Count that as entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so porn to you is not a film.
No.
So if you were including porn films, how many films have you seen?
15,000.
So 14,996 porn films in your life.
Yeah,
At
I mean,
least,
that's a guess. That's a best guess.
No, you have to do your best guess in these situations.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So, Scott, what films are you representing while you're here? I want to know.
Very excited about, you bring it up, porn, the Linda Lovelace movie.
You're involved in that.
I am not involved. I'm going to be promoting it. And and then we have a great tagline. We're like, how much do you want of this in your mouth? ... eyes. Because we call them mouth eyes.
What do you call mouth eyes?
When you watch it, you're like your eyes are your mouth. So it's almost like you're taking it in your mouth with your eyes.
Why don't you just call them regular eyes? It saves time. It's accurate.
But it's a more of, I think it's a talking point, obviously.
Oh, it is, because we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
How much can you take with your mouth eyes? That's a great one. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. We'll fill all of your orifices except for your mouth.
Don't get disgusting.
Your vagina and butt?
Don't
What?
get
Really?
disgusting. Don't get disgusting. This is a fancy fest, okay?
Why did you touch your sunglasses when you said that? As if you had a monocle on. You just have a shitty pair of Ray-Bans.
Bobby and I.
Bobby, who is Bobby?
Robert Redford to
All
you.
right.
Bobby and I met, so many years ago. I can't remember. It was a hot tub.
What was it, about one?
About 1 year ago?
1 year.
Well, it was last night, actually.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
it was
0 years ago.
We met last night, but it feels like years ago.
Oh, sure.
And he said to me, "Who are you? What are you doing? Get out of my house." And I said, "You know what? Hold on. Wait 1 second.
I have a gun on you.
I did not have a gun on
You
me.
did not have a gun on
I had a knife.
Jesus, you broke into Robert Redford's
house.
He has a house, I'm
Yes.
assuming, not a condo.
Well, it's a nice house, yeah. It's a one bedroom.
That's a nice house?
It's a one bedroom with a shared bath.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, shared with who?
The McDonald's.
What?
He
Robert
lives
Redford is staying in a house that adjoins
He's
a
earthy.
McDonald's?
He's very earthy.
This is the news, not
I
you
love it.
pulling a knife on him.
No. He gets used to that all the time. Beatty used to do that to him all the time.
Ned Beatty?
Ned Beatty.
Wow.
Yeah.
On the Deliverance days.
I guess. They weren't.
Yeah.
What's that?
Of course, you've never seen movies before.
No,
I keep looking behind me because I feel like someone's sneaking up on me.
She's going to get you.
I honestly keep thinking someone's behind us.
Yeah, she's going to come out and get you. I'm just excited. I love Sundance. I love the snow. I love the people. I love the energy. I love you smell the deals in the air.
Yes, the deals.
You know what? It's a great time of year to see people in fashionable furs.
Yeah, do you have anything fur on you right now? What do you,
Actually, all the inside of my jeans is fur.
Really?
Yes.
Just to keep you warm, or is that decorative? or-
It's both.
Is it for when you pull your pants off? If you're ever bedding a lady, you know, it's like an extra surprise.
Well, they're not going to get in my pants.
Wait, the ladies aren't? What?
They're late. I don't take off my pants and ask the women to get in my pants. What, you want me, like, when I take off my pants to seduce a woman, you're thinking, hey, check out the inside of my pants?
No, I see where the confusion is. It's a euphemism of getting into someone's pants. It
Oh,
means
okay.
you're
I
about-
got it. I
okay,
like
yeah.
it. I like that. I got
Thanks
that.
so much. Thanks for that friendly little pat. Oh, I love it.
So excited
Oh,
to
you're
be
married. I'm just noticing this. Who are you married to?
Vanna White.
What?
Yes. We recently just got married.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
I'm bearing the lead. Why are you not talking
Oh, well,
about Vanna
no,
White?
we had a wonderful wedding. Lorenzo Lamas was my best man.
Of course.
And he was fantastic.
Where
And
did you meet Lorenzo?
At Sandals.
Okay.
And we actually got married at Sandals as well. You know, so it was a full Sandals. He was vacationing there. I didn't have a best man. I saw him. I was a big fan of him.
You
and I
met him
said,
earlier in the day.
Jump in. Yeah, and he
Sure.
just come on in. That's how I am. I roll like that. I'm Hollywood.
Yeah, of course. Do you live in Hollywood, by the way?
No.
No. Where? What city limits do you currently reside?
I'm right outside of Sacramento.
What? That is a commute.
Right
my
on
friend.
the outskirts of Sacramento, yeah.
I'm
I
trying
get to LA 2 to 4 times a year.
I think that it is impossible for you to do your job. Quite
No,
honestly.
and everything now is social media. Like this. This is going on
Please
to
don't touch your glasses again.
Look, and this is going out. Like, I want to tell you that the movie I'm most excited about, and this is good for the video podcast network. I am excited. We're doing a Tay-Zon Day movie. Remember that guy, Chocolate Rain?
Sure, the guy who, had the wonderful voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chocolate Rain. This audience.
You
doesn't seem
just
to
about
know
tried it. You would, Chocolate Rain.
I don't do it. But we're bringing.
You were thinking about it.
I was thinking about it. I pulled back only when I realized the audience didn't remember Tay-Zon Day.
Sure,
so
no.
I didn't feel
Let's
like.
steamroll right through it.
Well, yeah, it didn't seem like
Some
to do an
references
impression.
no one gets.
Yeah, that's it. Keyboard Cat.
Sure, people, fans of Keyboard Cat here. The crowd is going crazy. Oh, my word.
We are doing a dark indie about Keyboard Cat. It's premiering tomorrow night. Keyboard Cat, gets all this fame, gets addicted to meth, starts whoring himself out, and amazing performance by Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this movie.
As Keyboard Cat?
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing as Keyboard Cat.
You
can't even tell.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You love
JGL.
him.
I love him.
You love him.
JGL.
Will you work on any project he's involved in?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yes, I will. I love
What
him.
about this new porn movie that he has? I mean, that's combining two of your biggest interests, porn and JGL.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. What else do you do while you're at Sundance? Do you ski? Do you board?
No.
Conditions are terrible from what I'm hearing.
Really? No, what I do here at Sundance is I hang around and I get into conversations. I saw LeVar Burton yesterday.
Sure.
TV's Geordi from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Older viewers and listeners would remember him from Reading Rainbow, and even older than that would remember him as Kunta Kinte, the original
Now that's
Django
racist.
Unchained.
That's racist. Or Django Chained.
Oh, yes. What if Django Unchained is the sequel to Roots? Then I would respect it.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. You not respect it now?
Oh, no, I mean, I respect it, of course. He's a wonderful filmmaker. He's,
Quentin Tarantino?
You know Quentin Tarantino?
Yes, I've met Quentin Tarantino.
What? Where would you meet someone like that? Did you have a knife on him?
No, I did not have a knife on him. I have a friend who deals blow. And we...
Say no more. Say no more. I know the story.
We had a great time. We got in my Ford Festiva, because that's what I was driving. I was rocking a Ford Festiva.
Sure, what are you driving now?
Right now, I am driving a truck that has no doors.
No, okay. So a little bit of a downgrade.
It is a little bit of a downgrade.
Okay.
We drove.
But that's why the trip down from Sacramento was so difficult to make.
Yeah, it was so breezy.
So chilly.
You have to find the right time to drive.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's always a good time.
4 times a year, and they all take place in the summer?
Yeah. They pretty much. I counted 4 times because I basically stay in a hotel outside of the. Well, I don't want to get into my.
Well, come on, let's get into it. We've talked about previously on the show. We've talked about your wife who died.
Yes.
She lived with you in New York, and then you left.
Yeah.
You left
Why are you
around. you left sometime around 2001 in the autumn.
Well, here's the thing. I had a very bad cup of coffee September 9th, 2001. And I lived
Right.
in New York City. And I said, you know what? Fuck this. I can't deal with this. I'm packing my stuff. I left my wife and my kids in New
You
York.
didn't even say goodbye to them, as I recall.
Didn't say goodbye. Got on the next plane out. That was on September 10th. And
So it took you a day to get your shit together.
yeah, I packed
You
my
had that
stuff.
cup of coffee on the 9th. Took you about 24
Well, I
hours.
had to come up and get the. This is before the internet was big.
Oh,
so I had
no,
to
the
go
internet
get my
helps
tickets.
with packing and yeah.
Oh, I had to get my tickets.
Sure,
I had to
yeah.
get my frequent flyer miles. I got on that plane on September 10th. Adios, sayonara.
Sure.
And then
And then she passed away.
Well, yeah. It's a little too dark for this audience.
Yeah, sure. People want to come to Sundance to laugh. Independent film is all about laughter.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
about
too dark.
tackling
No.
disturbing themes.
No. You can put it together. You can draw the connection with the dots. What happened?
No, they already did. And
Yeah.
they did not like it.
No, not one bit.
No, of course.
Put that in the Tay-Zon Day category with those guys.
Yeah. Tay-Zon Day and 9/11 over here?
Over there.
Yeah. Everything else?
Over here.
Sure. Oh, really? Over there too?
No, I thought that was. We were doing
No, we-
reverse.
no,
we were
we-
doing reverse.
we
my over
delineated
there.
it.
My over there was over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what do you like about Sundance? If you tell me a movie you're interested in, I can tell you what we're talking about, what we like.
Okay, well, I saw a movie last night called Two Mothers.
Oh, I love that movie.
You loved it. Tell me about it.
Well, I didn't see it, but what I loved about it was it was a story of 2 mothers, and it's like when you can have that kind of energy in something, it's great.
You have no idea what you're talking about right now.
2 of these mothers. Well, first you think
What
it's
is
about
the
one.
plot? What is the plot of Two Mothers?
One mother has sex with the other mother's kid.
So you do know it.
Was that the plot?
That actually is half of the plot of Two Mothers.
That's how I'm in this business for so long.
you can guess from the title what the plot is.
Yeah.
That
Two
is
mothers, one cup,
what
one
would you,
son.
What would you say the other half of the plot is? Because half of the plot of Two Mothers is one of the mothers has sex with the other mother's son. What would you say the other half is?
Either fireworks, like a big fireworks display, or the other mother has sex with the other kid's son.
Yes, of course. Wow, you are amazing at this. That is the plot. That is what they call a publicist's bow.
Yes.
So tell you what, Scott, we're going to have a few more people out here. Ladies from the world of independent cinema.
Oh, this is great. I know some of these people, and I'm very excited about not seeing their movies.
Great. All right, but first I believe we have to take a break, so why don't we take a break really quick, and we will be right back with a little comedy bang bang, a little Scott Jeffries. Will be right back after this. Make some noise! You can't hear it! You cannot hear it! So sorry. Welcome back. What's weird is the crowd is deadly silent right now, and you're hearing applause, so I don't understand what is happening. Welcome back to Comedy Bang Bang. I'm here with Scott Jeffries, big friend of the show.
Love this show.
Love this show, and of course, we're just having fun here in Sundance, Utah.
Have
you
you
like
ever-
coming to Sundance, Utah?
I love coming here once a year and then forgetting about it the whole rest of the year.
Sure. You have that disease where you forget everything the minute it's happened, right?
I'm in and out. We're living in the present, and I'm gone.
Sure.
You know, have you ever gone to this audience? Have you gone to this? Because I was going to say.
Have I gone to this audience?
Like,
Is that what you're asking me?
I would love to hear if the audience has a movie. I could tell them. I could help tell them.
Because you know plots of any movie. All right,
Yeah.
let's go to Ma'am over here. Step up. Step up. Get up here. What do
Is
you
this
got?
the woman who was
You've been very vocal up to this point. What do you have? Name any movie that you're
You
excited
name
to
a
see
movie,
here
I'll
at
tell you a
Sundance.
plot.
Don't talk to your friends for help. Don't. Shut up.
I
Don't
won't
help
do
her.
circles.
Any movie.
Circles.
Fuck. He just said he wouldn't do circles. Okay, here we go.
Dick Cheney.
I know this one. This is a documentary about the Vice President of the
Please don't
United
sit like
States.
this. Please do not sit like that.
An amazing performance by Dick Cheney as Dick Cheney. Nailed it. One of the best. I have to say, I've never seen Dick Cheney do better work than as Dick Cheney in Cheney.
He should consider being an actor. You know what I mean?
loved him. If there's more Dick Cheney parts out there, no one can do it as good as him.
I think Daryl Hammond did an okay job. You know?
Ooh, touche. Oh.
Really? That's controversial to you? Really?
Yeah, I like
don't
this. Ooh, the fangs come out when we're
I
in
don't-
Park City.
All I said was someone did a good job at something.
Attack!
Okay, all right. All right, well, you guys ready to see some wonderful actors of independent cinema?
Love it.
I know that sentence usually does not merit applause, but in this case it does. Please welcome to the stage three wonderful actresses who are in some great projects here. They're in movies such as Ass Backwards.
Know what that's about? Two women have their buttocks surgically
Implanted?
implanted in their fronts.
With bombs.
And I love it. I mean,
and the bombs are set to go off in 48 hours.
Well, the bomb will go off if they poop or pee.
right.
And
They
that is
have
the
to
thing.
find
It's
a
like-
way to disarm the bomb before 48 hours.
Exactly.
Or else
And
the
then-
world blows up.
Exactly. I love this movie. It's an action,
Great
it's a
film.
comedy, ass backwards.
Great film, Ass Backwards. Also, In a World is another movie that hopefully you guys are
Love
interested in
this
seeing.
movie.
Please
Love this
welcome
movie.
Casey Wilson, Michaela Watkins, and Lake Bell to the stage. Oh, Scott Jeffries. This is how he continues to get work. By the way, if I could get another drink. Hello, ladies.
I'd like a
Welcome.
drink too.
Hi.
Give me a tall Ciroc on the rocks.
Really, just a tall glass
Tall
with
glass of
Ciroc all the
Ciroc.
way up?
Just Ciroc it to the top.
Oh, boy. I don't know.
I like how Diddy has taken the whole idea of the Rat Pack and really made it terrible.
Yeah. I want to, now that we're doing, by the way, Ciroc is a sponsor. Which camera is mine? Is this one mine? Ciroc is a sponsor of the show. And I want to be involved in one of these Diddy parties. How do you get invited to one of those?
A lot of cologne.
Yeah.
A lot of
Just
private
basically
jets.
rub a Details magazine all over yourself?
That's basically it.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry.
Hey.
We got off on a
Hi.
thanent. Hi. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Thanks.
We have Casey, of course, here. You know her from Happy Endings, and she's in the film Ass Backwards with June Raphael, of course. And
Yes.
we have Michaela Watkins and Lake Bell from In a World. Thank you so much.
you.
Do you guys want anything? You're good?
I'm good.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming in.
I thought that was going to be water. That's all Ciroc. Good thing I didn't do a committed drink of this.
What an amazing prank.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we're all
Wow.
about here.
Ciroc. Here, you need more of this.
Yes, she needs more of this. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
So
We're
you
just
guys.
gonna keep saying hi. Over
Hi.
And over.
Hey.
By the way,
Hey.
I meant to ask you.
Hey.
I meant to ask you, what is your favorite greeting when someone says hello to you?
I like, hey girl.
Mm.
Like that.
No, I don't.
You like that?
No, I
That's
don't.
something you go to that?
No, it's a little off-putting.
Mine is aloha.
Because
Obviously.
you know what? It means the same saying hello or goodbye.
Thank you.
I like.
By the way, you're in AA, by the way, so that drink.
This is horrible.
I'm getting ready to have fun tonight.
Yeah, you're off the wagon in Sundance, right?
Oh,
Every
my
year.
God.
Boy,
That's
you-
my free days.
Yeah.
I am in AA,
Your
but
cheat
my
days
free,
are
my cheat
Sundance.
days.
Cheat days. I don't think you get cheat days in AA.
I talked to my counselor and I said I have
Yeah.
cheat days. Every
Your
festival
sponsor.
is cheat days.
There's a festival every week now. You guys know. You're invited to them all.
Oh,
You know what I mean? How's it feel being actresses in independent cinema?
Actresses and filmmaker now.
And filmmaker.
That's right,
That
because Lake, you
happened.
directed In a World.
Yeah. Right.
And Lake,
I'm really
yeah, of course. Lake, you also directed a children's hospital this season?
Yeah, a couple children's hospitals.
As well as being in it? Yeah.
Second time doing
That's
that.
amazing.
I'm really excited. Yeah, super cool.
It's an incredible time for you. When is your film showing?
Film shows 5:30 tomorrow night at the library, and then and that's the premiere for it. And then Ask Backwards. When is it premiere?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh.
No, Casey, don't answer that.
Like,
Please, this is all
Sorry.
you.
Sorry if I wanna.
Like, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
As a
yeah. What's up?
filmmaker,
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, what's up, Paul?
tell me what it's like to have a
Uh-huh.
reverse.
Scott Jeffries. is
Sure,
actually his
reverse-
name.
sure.
You're saying that sarcastically.
Listening.
Filmmaker.
No, I said, as
Okay.
a filmmaker, what's it
Yeah.
like to have a reverse casting couch?
Um,
You have a chance to finally turn the. Did you get a chance to?
What is a reverse casting
Yeah,
couch
what
where
does
you
that
get
look
fucked
like?
on the couch?
No, it's oftentimes
Why? Because like dudes,
guys will take
dudes-
advantage of.
Oh, so you just mean a gender reversal on the casting
This is
couch?
a
Yeah,
gender
dude.
Because
I
a
need to-
total reverse casting couch, when you're a director,
couch
is,
fucks
is that
you.
yeah, the couch fucks you.
Ooh, I would like to see that. I think there is actually a showing of that tomorrow. It's one in the Short Fest.
Yeah.
And
No,
that
it's
is at
It's a very
1:30.
dramatic movie.
No, women filmmakers don't have a casting couch.
No,
we're
you don't have
we're
to.
too tired. We have a headache. We don't want to deal with it. We just
Was that a problem directing the movie? Just constant headaches and.
constantly headache, never
Being
wanting to have
tired.
sex.
So many
Yes.
periods. Just
So
periods.
just period talk. A lot of talks about tampons and things like that.
And
Nails.
Michaela Watkins,
Yes.
you're in the film.
I'm in the film. I'm in Afternoon Delight too.
She's in two
Afternoon
films.
Delight. Oh,
Two
congratulations.
films, all right.
But
Wow. And people, of course, remember Michaela from Saturday Night Live and such great appearances in films like Wanderlust. Big fan of Michaela here from Wanderlust.
Love
So
it.
funny. Is that one of the films you've seen, by the way?
No, I have not seen that.
Okay, good. Are you planning on seeing any of these films
Yeah, Paul.
while you're here?
I think I got the gist.
I definitely.
Nothing about the film.
And I'm excited. Theok, there's a lot of buzz going on between these two films over here, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
It's great. I think we're gonna make a lot of deals this weekend.
How
Let's
many
take the
times have you
studios.
said
I don't
buzz
know that
on this stage?
is actually. That's
Let's
more
whip-
of like the pussy whip sound.
Let's get the studios. Let's whip those studio horses and bring them to the trough of independent cinema.
What is going on?
What is happening?
I agree 100% with
Yeah,
that.
you
see?
Yeah.
All right.
Whip
And Casey,
those horses.
the time has come tell us about Ass Backwards.
Well, Paul, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what's
Scott
your name?
Jeffries.
Scott Jeffries. I'm
Scott.
so sorry. Scott Jeffries described it perfectly as an ass being sewn to someone's front and a bomb exploding in someone's piece.
Thank you.
It's a movie that I co-wrote and star in with June Diane Raphael, who's standing over here.
Cameras, if you can get a shot of June, it will
Get
be
a
the
shot.
best shot you get all night.
She's loaded up on
Drink it
Ciroc. I
in.
smelt her backstage.
Yeah, she's drenched in Ciroc
Scott
right now.
Jeffries, what are you doing smelling the actresses backstage?
You got to. That's the only way you know that they're fresh.
All those drinks in front of her are her Ciroc.
It's not vodka, it's Ciroc.
Right.
That's right. That's their
Soraka.
tagline.
We wrote the movie and we star in it together, and it's a female R-rated, female buddy road trip comedy. And it's about codependent best friends, and we travel on a road trip to compete in a beauty pageant. And it opens very poignantly on a shot of our bare asses, and so it's an important film. It's
As
an
far as
important
I'm
film.
concerned, like Bridesmaids took back R-rated comedies for the ladies, and then Ted took it back for the guys,
And
now
we're gonna
all of a
take it
sudden
right
you're
back.
snatching it back.
Yeah. I've actually
It's
brought
like a
some
tug
gifts.
of war.
I brought some gifts for the fine people of this panel. And you,
No,
I guess.
not
I
you.
guess
All right.
you. We've had some undies made because we're a classy operation here that say ass backwards on the ass and the dates on the front. And I'd like to bestow my
And you have to
gals.
wear them ass backwards. You have to wear the little part in the
Yeah.
butt part,
For you.
and
But
then
you
the
do
big
that.
wide part in the bush part.
No,
Thank
but
you
little
so
known
much.
fact. Little known fact about Michaela, she actually normally wears
I do.
her
Oh,
underwear.
I'm incredibly
Backwards.
wide in this area.
She
so
likes
Her
to-
pubic hair is so overgrown that she wears.
I
has
gotta
to
rein
do
it
it.
in. I gotta rein it in. with
Sure,
the
when
big
you have a
underpants
thatch
front.
like that, you
Oh,
just you
sure.
have to contain it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
Talk
feel
about
as
a thatch. Vanna
All the
White,
vitamin
you know?
E I take.
wait? Vanna White really has a very
She doesn't shave. She asked me if I would like her to shave before the wedding. I said, nope. Keep it growing like a chia pet, and it has been amazing. You get lost down there. I was like, I want one time, and I don't mean to tell a sex story, but one time I was going down there. I was like, can I have a vow? You know, because I could. There could be anything in there.
because up to that point you were just like
I got to tell that to her father.
Please do. Attribute it to me if you could.
Alan, would you like a pair of panties?
Who's Alan?
Scott Jeffries. We're both named
I
Scott.
thought it was Alan Jeffries. Would you like a pair?
I will take a pair of these.
Yeah.
I'll take a pair.
Lake,
Maybe
as a
for
director,
Vanna.
how
Yes.
do you feel knowing that Casey brought swag for us and for the audience? You have nothing.
Lake, I'm so sorry, Lake.
Well,
Gee.
there are these. They're
Oh, are th-
inside panties.
Those are
that
in a
I
world
bought.
panties?
Yeah.
That this is for you, sir. You're welcome. Thank
She
you, and
wore
you're
'em.
welcome.
She wore 'em.
Okay, I wore them just now.
Lake,
Gently. Oh, these are all gently used.
Yeah. There's
These underwear.
gentle skin
gently
marks.
used.
Lovingly used. Get
For-
at 'em.
For about a third of a day.
I think you've had enough of everything.
She's drinking that Ciroc.
Just so you ladies, you may not know this, but I do work in publicity, so I can really help sell
Yeah.
your film. I have not seen films. I've only seen 4 films. We've talked about this before
We
you
talked
came
about
out here.
Joe Dirt,
Joe
the
Dirt,
entirety.
That's the entire one I've seen.
Best
I
Little
saw
Whorehouse in Texas.
just
the
the end credits.
Yeah.
And I've seen the first half of Star Wars, Episode 1.
You were not interested in Star Wars. Why did you walk out? Was there an,
I just
an
thought
accident?
I
or-
just thought that Jar Jar Binks was the best character when he started to.
That is not Star Wars. That is the Phantom Menace.
Star
please.
Wars Episode 1.
Oh God, the best
dear.
one.
The
yeah.
best one. I mean,
But
I
you-
guess that's what people say.
Wait,
It's
do
the
you
first
have
one's-
advice for
Well, I
me?
can help you
or-
sell your
yeah,
movie.
just-
So if you
okay.
I can help you
Okay.
get people there and stuff. So your movie, talk to me about your movie, and
Okay.
then I will kind of be digesting it.
Thank
through
you.
Like a,
Thank
a
you so
human slot
much.
machine.
I really do appreciate your time. So it's about a 2-bit female vocal coach who
Got it.
ends up in a father-daughter competition with her father, who's the patriarch of the movie trailer voiceover world.
Okay, so this is about the people in the voiceover industry, right?
Yeah, great.
Is Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it?
Okay.
No?
Okay, no, he's not.
Okay, that's gonna hurt
But
you.
it feels
That's gonna
like-
hurt you at the box
It
office.
feels like
Okay.
like there's moments where you're like, it feels like Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Does it feel like a JGL vehicle?
Does it feel like he might walk in
Yeah,
at any moment?
Any minute,
That's-
you're like,
that's a
I
good
don't know,
feeling.
is it me or does it feel like he's like?
I like this.
around?
He's hovering around, kind of observing the proceedings.
Yeah.
But not
No, that's okay.
not in the
Here's-
movie. Not in the movie though.
He's
You
not
should
in
just
the movie.
put like one frame of JGL.
Do you want me to like go back and re-edit that?
Yes.
Okay.
We can walk through with
Okay,
a banner.
good.
during
How about
the
this?
movie.
Could you put him on the poster? He doesn't need to be in the movie.
Hold on. Wait. So just on
Can
the.
you do that?
Yes, if you're walking by him and you take a picture,
Right.
that's fair use.
Sure.
Okay.
You took that picture, you own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless
okay,
you
okay.
put it on Instagram, then they own it.
Then they on it.
Yeah.
That is
People loved that reference. Boy, I wish you were getting this.
Love all your
Put
Instagram
Put that
humor.
Instagram in the Tazon Day 9/11 section
Sure,
over here.
right over here. Wait, I
Uh,
thought that was over here for you.
Oh, it was over here for me.
Okay.
I was helping you out.
People like these riffs. All
Okay.
right.
So is that your-
Listen.
Okay.
You can continue. Continue. Who else is in it?
Okay, so Michaela Watkins.
Great.
Okay.
Love her.
Great
Big fan.
actress, funny woman.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
that's all I need to hear.
Oh.
I'm spending
You're in.
$6 on a ticket.
This is great.
Matinee.
I'm gonna
6.
go cry myself to joy and
Okay.
happiness now.
Okay.
It's
Do you need to leave or?
Yeah, just need to lay down.
And then Dimitri Martin.
Dimitri Martin. I like
Dimitri
that guy.
Martin, you remember him from Important Things?
Important
That
Things.
movie about Woodstock called
Yeah.
something about Woodstock?
Taking Woodstock.
Taking it. And Rob Corddry.
Lovely cast.
Nick Offerman.
Got it.
Are you like Tig Notaro?
Great.
Wow.
All right. So how about this?
Ken Marino. Sorry, I'm just
He
throwing
does
things
the
out.
closing up the plugs bag
I'm sorry.
theme for us.
What?
Closing up the plugs bag.
Oh.
That's a very difficult sentence to say.
Yeah, it is. Now, all right. So how about this? Your slogan for your movie is, "What you once heard with your ears, now hear with your eye ears."
I don't hate that.
I like it.
Scott, you are terrible at your job.
No, I would definitely see front
you?
butt with like a nuclear poop dormant in the middle of the butt. I would see that.
That is a good movie. No,
It's
that is not
actually-
bad. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
would see that. I would.
Do you
wait.
have any kind of advice to people who want to get into screenings of your film? I know it's very difficult for people to get in. What advice do you give, like a young cinephile? This is the most
Young
bullshit
upstart.
question I've ever thought of in my life.
Are you for real asking?
I don't know.
Okay. 'cause,
I'm trying
like,
to
I
think
don't
of something
know.
to
Like,
say.
I can
I've
barely
always
get a
gotten
ticket.
into screenings with hand jobs.
Really?
That is-
Giving or receiving? Because it would
both.
be weird if you received a hand job and then were able to go see a film.
What you don't realize is most of the people who take the tickets at Sundance, men or are
Like to
hermaphrodites.
give hand jobs.
Oh,
They have touched your genitals.
Oh,
if
yeah.
they're ripping a ticket, they've touched your
they
genitals.
want to warm up on something. It's like rubbing a stick together, you know.
So to tear the ticket, they need to warm their hands up enough.
Wait a
They will give you a hand job
Are you
and let
kidding?
you into their film.
I've found it to be very effective.
You are an insane person.
I normally just walk up and down alleys over here and I just get hand jobs.
Scott Jeffries, I have not often said this on my program, but
Thank you.
you are crazy, and I almost think that you're a fake person.
No.
Scott Jeffries, do you live in LA or you live?
No,
Sacramento,
Some of
we
the stuff
talked
we've
about
covered.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry,
I
everyone.
live right outside of Sacramento.
Oh, God.
Sacktown.
Sacktown.
He gets down 4 times a year in the summer because it's too cold because he drives a vehicle without doors.
All this is covered at the top of
Okay,
the
I'm
show.
so
Sorry,
sorry.
sorry,
I'm so
sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
no
everyone.
problem.
Okay.
Tell
Sorry.
you what, guys, let's take a break.
Okay.
Very quick, just a few seconds. Then when we come back, we are going to play Would You Rather with this entire panel. We will be right back with Comedy Bang Bang right after this.
So Kerry Washington's choking me, and I go,
What?
Get your hands off of me!
I'm
We
so
back?
sorry. No, we're back
Oh,
right
my
now.
God.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I don't watch Scandal.
Yeah. Is this my camera, by the way? I've been talking into this one for so long, but hello. Hey, welcome back to Comedy
This is
Bang
my
Bang. I'm
camera.
Which camera is this? Am I over here? Welcome back to Comedy Bang Bang. We're here with Scott Jeffries, publicist, also Casey Wilson, Michaela Watkins,
Let me ask you something,
Lake Bell.
Casey.
Yes, of course.
Do you spell it KC like Kansas City?
Like Casey and the Sunshine Band.
No, I do not.
Okay, great.
C-A-S-E-Y.
You should switch it
Yeah.
Why is that?
because it'll look better on a movie poster.
Thank you. I'll take that into consideration.
Because it's
Great
less
advice.
letters, you think?
People
or just
like abbreviations.
They like the
They
kick
do.
of the
Am I
Like the
three?
KC.
consonants,
You see a big KC, KCW. That's good. I like that.
So just KCW is my name now.
I think it would
I
work.
think with the just in front of it, just KCW. That's,
That is good. That
yeah,
is
it's
good.
not bad. Tell you what, guys, it's time to play a little wonderful feature we have here on this show. It's a fan favorite, safe to say. Please, it's time to play a little something, get out of my camera, called Would You Rather. Yes, the music is playing. Thank you. It's time to play Would You Rather. We all know how this is played. People send me Would You Rather scenarios to my Twitter. Not my Twitter. Please send it to the CBBWYR Twitter, which is Comedy Bang Bang. Would you rather?
Send it to
No,
Scott Aukerman
no,
Twitter.
no. Please don't send them
Scott
to me.
Aukerman, would you rather?
No, please. Because what happens is I put them into the Would You Rather pile, which, as fans of the show know, is not the pile like a wood pile where you would use the wood from the wood pile to make your firewood. No. It is actually the Would You Rather pile, which is a pile of discarded Would You Rather scenarios. So please.
So that's like a lumberjack. That's a lumberjack who has a amount of wood that he likes so much that he's like, I'm going to use this for my fire and this for my not.
That is the exact opposite of what the Would You Rather scenarios that are sent to me. They get put on the Would You Rather pile. Do I need to explain this one more time?
No, I
you
guess.
got
I have
it.
3
Okay,
Twitter
great.
accounts myself.
So please send them to. Why do you have 3 Twitter accounts?
One for the ladies.
Wait, where you just tweet ladies?
Yeah,
you only allow ladies to follow you?
Of course.
How are you able to regulate that?
I just don't. I block.
So you block any man?
Yeah. What's weird about that?
Okay. So please send them to CBBWYR, and what will happen is I'll open the floor for questions. Okay? That's an important step. Until then, no questions can be asked. All right? I will open the floor for questions. At that point, you are able and willing, hopefully, to ask me any question about either of the 2 scenarios that I have asked you, okay? At a certain point, without warning, I will shut the floor down. I will close the floor for questions.
Okay.
There will be no warning. All right? You will not be able to ask any more questions after that.
We got it.
Okay. No warning.
But what I'm trying to stress, Casey,
Okay.
is that you will not be able to ask any more questions,
That's
okay?
fair.
Just
Then we will-
KCW.
Yes. Just KCW. We'll then vote. We'll tally up the points, and then,
This sounds very complicated to me and that girl right
Yeah.
there. We are
We're freaking out.
both.
Of course, it sounds complicated to her.
I
I
know.
expected more from you.
No,
Okay?
I'm an
Wow,
idiot.
look how much you've drank of that Ciroc. Wow.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you're gonna start seeing Diddy in a couple minutes.
What if when
Diddy
you
appears
when
to
you
you
drank
when
too
you drink
much,
too
you
much Ciroc?
hallucinated
Diddy.
Diddy?
Well, that's the whole thing. If you drink a whole bottle of Ciroc, Diddy will grant you 3 wishes. Now, you might be dead by the time you finish that bottle,
Sure.
but you will get 3 wishes.
Amazing.
One
I
of them
drank
should
so
be
much
live
last
long.
night. I
never
saw
knew that.
Diddy.
I never knew that. I never
Yeah.
knew that.
All right, you guys ready? I'm about to ask the question.
Very.
Here we go.
Ciroc, so good, you gotta wash it down.
So good, you have to wash it down.
Gotta wash it down.
All right, this comes to us from Bill Saporito. Thank you, Bill Saporito. This comes to us from
Love that
Bill.
guy.
He asks, would you rather always be a victim of an unaired prank show or live in Abraham Lincoln's top hat? Would you rather always be a victim of an unaired prank show or live in Abraham Lincoln's top
Mask
hat?
question.
The floor is not open!
Oh, boy.
The floor is open for questions.
Who is the host of the prank show?
Remember that guy who used to host Studs?
Yeah, Mark DiCarlo.
Yeah, Mark DiCarlo. He's back on top.
All right, great.
Mark DiCarlo's at it again.
Yeah, that is the tagline that Scott Jeffries came up with. Mark DiCarlo is at it again.
At it again.
Yeah,
Wow.
of course. Yeah. He trades off with Alicia Keys.
Are you of
Nothing? All right.
Can I have a question?
Sure.
Okay. Are you of regular size under the hat, or are you of miniature size?
Meaning, are you your size?
Am I of regular human size, or am I shrunk down?
You are regular human size. His hat gets taller.
So the hat is adjusted to my own person.
Adjusted to your height. Yeah.
Wait a
so
second, though. Then it's not technically Abraham Lincoln's hat.
It's a great
Scott
question.
Jeffries, he has a magic hat.
Oh, he has a magic
Which
hat.
adjusts upwards as to a lot of people didn't know that, and unfortunately Lincoln did not cover this. He has a magic hat, and he kept something underneath that hat that is that tall as whatever the hat actually is. So,
So is it?
I just know that.
The show unaired because it's just so terrible.
went
or is it
terribly wrong?
Yeah, did something horrible happen? How bad are the pranks, and does that contribute to
No.
why it's unaired?
it's very, very funny. Unfortunately, there's kind of a
They're shuffling things around at the network.
there's kind of a Vic Morrow, Twilight Zone kind of situation that happens where there's a family that dies as part of a prank, and so they basically they've been waiting for.
That's hilarious. Why would they not air that?
I know. But it's a weird prank show where they decided to get enough footage after 5 years, and then they would start airing it. Unfortunately, right on the cusp of that 5th year, a stunt person dies.
Died.
They decide not to air the show in
happens.
accordance, just to be tasteful
I have,
for
I,
the
I have-
victims.
oh, I have a question about this show.
You know what I would say? Please ask it.
Okay.
Can you watch it with your friends? Can you show them dailies of the prank shows? Like, hey, watch this prank show I'm on. I know you can't watch it on TV, but you can watch it at my house.
You're allowed to invite 20 of your closest friends.
Friends
to,
and family screening.
yeah, to watch dailies
Oh.
every single day. Yeah.
Every day.
Every single
If
day.
you
Well,
wanna
they're
take-
called dailies.
Those are good friends.
I have a question.
Yes, Michaela.
This family that dies,
Yes.
are they like a family that we would know, or are they like the Nazi family that, like they have their Nazi
I
barbecues?
do like the
and,
Nazi family.
they do like.
You
Is it
s-
a good family that we would know? Or
By the
is
way,
it-
you say the Nazi family,
Oh, yeah,
as
everybody.
if we know what the Nazi
sure.
family is.
Oh, you
please
don't have a Nazi family.
please
Oh.
explain what
They
the Nazi
live right
family
up on
is.
Empire, right above Main Street.
Local
on low,
reference.
on low.
What is the Nazi family, Michaela, please?
Oh, the Nazi family. If you don't know the Nazi family, then you just haven't lived
Oh my
in
God.
Idaho.
I like the Nazi family, but their lampshades creep me out.
Scott Jeffries, put that to the side. Come on. If you didn't
I think
hear
put
it,
that in
there
the
was
middle.
just
Put it in the middle.
really in the people.
the
Some
middle.
people enjoy
Too
it.
soon.
The hat. Too soon. The
I have
hat.
a- I have a
Hashtag
que-
too soon. No, Lake's asking a question.
wait.
Don't
The
use your
hat.
male, deeper voice to run over her.
The hat.
Here we go.
Is the hat situation now?
Mm-hmm.
We have to live. You said live under that hat, correct? Does that mean
You're
that there
very concerned with the hat.
are there? Yeah, because
there
look,
lights?
I'm shopping. I need
no,
to know
yeah,
whether
of course. You have to know what the situation is. there.
Are there amenities in there?
Yeah, there is a gym and a pool.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because see,
alright,
that
this
changes
is-
things drastically.
Oh, wow.
And you have a
that's
shared bathroom with a McDonald's.
Oh,
Just like Robert Redford does.
okay.
That's
I
a call.
have a
See, that's a callback. I'm a professional broadcaster.
No, that was great. That was
Thank
great.
you.
I don't even know what it was called back to.
You're so good.
We didn't
Yeah,
watch the
thank
first
you.
half of
I
the
have a
show.
question.
No, we
Yes,
did not.
Michaela,
We did
please.
Is it Lincoln played by Lincoln or by Daniel Day-Lewis Lincoln? Because
Meaning
that's
is,
the
is
real deal
Lincoln
breaker.
played by himself, the
Yeah.
actor Lincoln?
Oh, yeah. Because Daniel Day-Lewis was a really great Lincoln.
He was a great Lincoln. No, you know
And
what?
I would do anything,
Oh.
anything,
Whoa.
anything for Daniel Day-Lewis.
Wait, so you are on top of you are on top of Lincoln's head the entire time?
Yes, Michaela, I will grant you Daniel Day-Lewis privileges.
Oh, God. I got
okay.
You're able to live
This is
right
getting
on top
easier
of
and
his
This is getting
head.
easy.
And if he ever takes off his hat and puts it on a nightstand, you're able to just
Hang
actually
out and watch him undress.
for
I
the
don't
8
know.
hours that he is asleep, you're able to lift up the hat and scurry about in his
That's cute.
bedroom.
I just
Oh.
came, so
Really? Wow.
I did.
Congratulations. And this
Oh my God.
no applause. Well, I mean, what's wonderful is
By the
Michaela
way-
has been unable to do that for the past 20
So
years.
this
If
is
you've
a
read
big
her
day. This is the
autobiography.
first day.
Time.
That is actually a better tagline for the Lovelace movie.
Thank you.
She just came, you'll came too.
You'll get.
Lovelace.
She just came, you came too.
Yeah. You can't put cum on a poster.
Right, but you can put came on a poster
Yeah.
that implies some.
Along came Polly. We all got
All
that.
right, all right.
That was a dirty movie.
Scott, you're an insane person.
Okay, my question is this. Are you legitimately scared on the prank show every single time?
No, you're the person scaring the people. When I,
thought
say
Mark
victim,
DiCarlo was the host.
Mark
You're a
DiCarlo
victim
is the
because You're
host.
the perpetrator. That makes
You're
you
the
also
vic-
a
no,
I'm the
victim.
Dak Shepard?
You're the victim, meaning when you
I'm the
scare
Jamie
people.
Kennedy.
Meaning when you scare people, they turn against you and they beat
Oh,
you
no,
up.
no. We
This
thought
is
we
all
were all.
topsy-turvy.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was not
I
clear. at
I
all.
went to
Alright.
middle middle school, so I was on an unaired prank show, and I didn't like it. So I was like, that hat looks pretty good to me right
Unlike
now.
a lot of people, you went to middle school, apparently.
Middle school.
And you're getting paid.
Yes, you are getting paid, yes.
SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA rates, which
Scale?
We've been on for 5 years.
We've all
so
been on those picket lines.
But for 5 years, you're getting raises every year?
Sure, yeah, 5% bump.
Pretty good.
Any of the back end? Well, it doesn't air.
You're
so
getting
that's
points on
tough.
points, yeah, don't worry.
You're getting points on points, but it never airs.
Yeah. But you are culpable in that family's death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we establish who the family was? I
The
can't
Nazi
remember.
family.
The
Nazi
Nazi
family.
family.
They're a Nazi family, yeah.
You knocked
They're,
over one of their
family that
lamps.
you
they're a
made up.
Vietnamese family who is very into the Nazi.
Wait,
Hey, someone
hey.
says, what? Because you're Vietnamese? If anyone says Vietnam, you just say, hey?
Represent.
Hey!
I mean, there's a couple Nazis here, and they're like, yeah, that sounds like a good show. I like that show.
Any more about the Lincoln scenario?
Wait, so if you are on Daniel Day-Lewis's head, are you on him as he is acting the movie Lincoln? Or is he going about his day? Are you living in the past?
No,
or
no,
living
he's
in the
method,
future?
so he probably has
Yeah,
continued to
same
live
thing.
as Lincoln for a while.
But what if he decides to pick another
the
role?
That's how I picture it.
No. A lot of people don't know that Daniel Day-Lewis is never picking another role, and he is continuing his
He will
life
be
as
Lincoln
Oh,
for the rest of his
okay.
Wow, I
life.
did not know that.
Yeah, that is the true. That's actually true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he actually, until he picks another role, he continues his life as that character.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he never finds another role that's as good as Lincoln.
You know the future.
Yeah. Oh, I know I know.
Oh no, no,
all.
I know.
He drank a whole bottle of Ciroc.
Oh, I
That
didn't
was
realize.
his-
So
No,
this
of
is one
course.
of his wishes to know the future. I got it.
Any more about either of these scenarios before? But by the way, I'm not warning you we're closing the floor. But
I
the
wanna-
floor is going to close.
I want to get a little more clarity on
Oh.
what's inside the hat. There's a gym.
There's
a
g-
pool.
Yeah, he said the
Is it a
amenities are pretty
condo
good.
style?
It's near.
There's
you
a
said
doorman.
It's near a McDonald's. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a
Is
doorman.
it a Chipotle and McDonald's, or is it just like a? Because
It's a Chipotle / Pizza Hut /
okay,
McDonald's.
which I think
yeah.
is so it's like a food court.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's
I
kind of
actually
a-
am working on a film right now. We're adapting that to make a movie. A
Food court?
combo KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell. It's going to be a movie.
That's a movie? How is that a movie? What would be the plot of that movie?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt goes into a KFC.
What is it with you and Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
He's America's greatest actor since Marlon Brando.
Okay, all right.
Since Marlon Brando. Meryl Streep?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Meryl Streep... You are bad at your job. You're a fake person. You don't exist, do
Yeah,
you?
you should know who Meryl
Not
Streep
technically, no.
Really?
No, I am an apparition of too much Ciroc.
What? Is this whole
He
show
is a
an apparition?
creation of Diddy's imagination.
is. Yeah.
No
am
wonder
I
that
am
the most
Ciroc-
beautiful actresses in the world are appearing here.
I am the Ciroc genie.
Wait, you're the Ciroc genie.
You grant the wishes?
I grant the wishes.
You know, I didn't believe you until you made that.
Out of the bottle of Ciroc.
The floor is closed!
Oh.
I've closed the floor for questions, guys. Sorry, there are no more questions. There's a lot more information, but you will not have it. I'm so sorry. We're going to have to vote, and unfortunately, we're going to start with Lake, just merely because you're at the end there.
Yep.
That's how it all sussed out. You took that end seat, and unfortunately means you're
Yeah.
going to start
No, I
first.
understand. I understand.
All right. How do you like to vote? Of
so
course, we have the
I don't know what you're going to say.
unaired prank show where you are culpable in the death of a Vietnamese family who have always appreciated.
Hey.
Hey!
the
Vietnamese
teachings of
families
Hitler.
are. I don't know what that hey is like. Hey, Vietnamese families are bad, or they're not so bad, or they're really cool. Because if it
wasn't like, hey.
You shouldn't say hey if it's like that's the coolest family in the world, the Vietnamese family, right?
Sure. All right.
No, back to the floor. I understand this is a
So
this
late.
is a hard moment.
How do you like to vote? Unfortunately, you have not heard anyone else's vote,
I
but you
know.
are at the end, so you have to vote without
I
any
hope
of
this
us
is the
here.
right answer.
We'll see.
Lincoln's hat.
Lincoln's hat. An interesting vote from an interesting woman.
Thank
Please
you.
tell me why Lincoln's hat.
Look, you had me at Chipotle.
Really? That came very late, by the way. I don't think that you can say you had me at blank
No, yeah.
when it's the very last thing
Well,
that
it
was
took a
said.
long time. It's a big decision. And
Maybe you
I
should
deliberated.
switch it to you didn't have me until
No,
blank.
you had me at Chipotle.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. And I feel it's a difficult decision, but I think I made the right one. I'm also a.
All right, we will see. We
Daniel
will
Day.
tally
I
up
love
the
Daniel Day.
points. You're voting because Chipotle was involved.
Yep. Yeah,
All
they
right.
have like some organic. I think I
You're a
heard
big
that they're
fan of
doing.
Chipotle.
Did
Yeah.
Tom Cruise say that in a movie one time? You had me at Chipotle? Was it
Like,
That
even
is-
in character, how is that a joke?
Jerry Maguire? You never saw that?
All right.
You had me
you
at
only
hello?
saw 4 movies.
All right, Michaela, how do you like to vote here?
Michaela.
You know, this is hard for me because
Of course.
Lake, in my experience of being a person, makes the best.
You've been a person for nigh on 30 years, I would
9
imagine.
on 30.
Yeah.
For 9 of my 30 young years, Lake has made not one bad decision in my experience of knowing Lake, and but yet I disagree.
But you don't want to play follow the leader.
You all think I'm going to go with the hat because
You
of-
asked about Daniel
of-
Day.
yeah, because we
Yeah.
had
Because you had an orgasm
I
in front
had
of all of us.
in
All of us.
everybody.
But you know,
But I
now that
sorta
she's
feel like you-
post orgasm, maybe
Coital,
you're yeah.
I feel
She's
like you gave
fatigued.
the milk for free, and now I'm thinking, logically, 5 bumps, raises, everything. Nobody's gonna see it. Somebody was, they were
Death.
Nazis. Like, this is a win-win-win situation.
Sure, triple win.
So I'm gonna go with the.
All right, differing, going with
Yeah.
the prank show.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, well that it's right now it's competitive because we have 2 different answers from 2 different people.
Yeah, it
And
just got
I-
exciting.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm interested in what Casey Wilson has to say in this
So am I.
situation
Always.
because
Thank you,
you know,
Scott.
KCW.
yeah, just KCW.
Just
What do you have to say?
KCW.
How do you like to vote?
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to vote for the prank show. And
Wow. So okay, Lake, if you voted correctly,
Yeah.
you're in the lead.
Right.
Everyone's trailing. But Casey, please tell us why.
Well, we didn't get into this, but while prank shows make me uncomfortable, I do love the moment where, they find out they've been pranked.
There's a
She's
camera
crying right
there.
now.
There's
There's
a
one
camera
tear.
there.
It's just
There's a
kinda-
camera
They're
there.
like, what? And I like that moment of relief. So honestly, for me to get paid to do that, and I know that death is involved, but at the same time, we all have to make hard choices. Prank show.
Prank show. And you're voting for this. Yeah, sure. No, riotous applause. Amazing. I'm
It
so
was
sorry
a
you're not
smattering.
hearing
It was
this.
a smattering.
And you're voting for this even though Mark DiCarlo and Betty White die in that. I know you didn't ask these questions, but that's why I have all the information.
dear.
Mark DiCarlo is dead.
Mark DiCarlo dies along with Betty White in this scenario.
dear.
And as a result of your hand, by your hand.
Oh my gosh.
You stabbed them
Betty
both
White
to death.
is up
Didn't
there.
know that this was.
Was it old age?
Casey, you feel stabbing an old woman to death is
Stabbing.
okay.
No, I certainly do not. This is tough. I don't know what to
Wow.
say. I've made my decision.
You have made your decision. We have to
She's
respect
very
that.
old.
Scott Jeffries, how do you like to vote?
Well, now with this new information about the prank show, about stabbing Betty White, I'm going to say prank show.
Wait, you're into this?
Betty White needs to go out like a Viking in a blaze of glory. She's not going to just wake up dead. We got to take her out ourselves.
I agree. It would be very disappointing if Betty White, who has entertained us for 50 some odd years, perhaps even 60, were to just die in her sleep.
Not going to cut
We
it.
need someone to stab her to death.
She lived a life worth living. She's going to have a death worth dying.
We need a
That
day
is the
of
best
mourning where people go, oh my God, I thought she would die of old age.
I wish I could see that prank show. I hear it's on
Ah.
YouTube. Maybe you can BitTorrent it. No, I'll never see it.
Unfortunately.
It's
All right, well, let's tally up the points. Here we go. Let's see. We have Lake. You're the only person who voted for
Seems-
Abraham
yeah,
Lincoln's
oh
top
dear.
hat.
Probably right.
So,
I do love America.
If
so-
you chose correctly, you are the winner.
I know I'm prepared for that, but I'm feeling a little insecure.
You're prepared to be the winner.
I'm insecure right now. I'm feeling both.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable?
Listen, I think it's like a Band-Aid. Just pull it off. Just let us know. What
Lake,
it is.
you are not the winner.
Oh,
You
Lake,
voted incorrectly.
Lake.
Oh,
So
girl.
sorry.
I'm not kidding. I feel genuinely upset right now. Like that. I felt like,
You're in the running. Why are you upset?
I know, but I just felt
We're
for
connected.
her.
You feel bad
That's
for Lake?
Casey, you
I
guys.
did.
That's Casey.
Guys,
That's
I'm a
how
great
she
person.
is.
Lake's,
Just-
the,
I'm a great
Lake's the
person.
director
Casey,
of a
don't-
hit Sundance movie. You don't have to
Well,
feel
I mean,
bad
it
for
hasn't
her.
played yet, but yeah.
I know. All right. But look, you're all in the running here.
I'm sure that
now.
you made a lot of really amazing decisions on it. It's going to be amazing.
Michaela, this is the one time that you
Question
win
mark.
against Lake, and it has paid off for you because you chose correctly. you might consider, going against her in the future.
Going against her.
Yeah, doing
I'm
the opposite.
against you now. I know we were together, but now I'm against you.
So, the unaired prank show is the correct answer. All three of you voted, so it comes down to why you voted.
I thought I said why I voted.
Yes, and I tallied up the
okay.
points
Great,
based on...
great.
That was a
Oh,
long
okay.
It
pause.
was such a pause that
Such a pause.
I was like, oh,
It was a dramatic
think
pause.
fast.
But
Is there a
worth
win
taking.
between them? Is there?
You stand behind that pause?
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Scott Jeffries, you wanted to stab Betty White to death, so you are our winner. That is the correct
my
answer.
God.
So sorry. Scott Jeffries, you are the winner. Congratulations. My
Thank
goodness.
you so much. As my token of appreciation, I'm going to give out this pair of underwear right now to somebody lucky in the audience.
Who wants a pair of underwear? Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, I want you to wear those outside of your
beautiful.
clothes tonight. And that is, of course, how you play Would You Rather. Congratulations. Guys, yeah, it was... Yes, thank you so much. It was competitive. We had fun, right?
No,
You guys are still
So much
friends,
fun.
even though you
Tough
lost.
but
right?
fair.
I can't.
gonna cut her out of
for
my
now
movie
until I go
tonight, so-
against her.
For the rest of you.
You're replacing her with Joseph Gordon-Levitt's
Yeah, I'm just
head.
gonna put Joseph Gordon-Levitt's head
Guys,
over
quick
her
question
face.
before we leave. If you could trade places with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, would you? Start with Lake.
Obviously, yes.
Really? Why is that?
I'm lying.
Because you're lying. All right. Michaela?
Yeah,
And why?
I just would. His life is so nice.
He's young.
Oh my God, he can sing, he can dance, he can play piano, he can
He did that make him laugh
yeah.
backward
I
somersault.
know, backward. That was the
Just
thing.
to be able
right
to do
there.
that.
He had me at backward somersault.
He had you until.
He had me.
He did not have you until
no,
backward
I was like,
somersault.
I don't know about this kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Casey?
No, I'm
Just
all
Casey?
set. I'm all set.
You're okay?
I've got a
Look
new
at
thing
that.
going with just CW.
Just KCW.
Just KCW.
Yeah,
I
you're
gotta
happy
get
with
that
where
off
you
the
are.
ground
Scott
right now. I
Jeffries,
gotta
if you
do
could
me.
trade places, basically what I'm asking you,
Got it.
Scott, is if you could take off the skin of Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Something that I have done to other people. Twice. No, come on, just twice. And be him? Absolutely not.
Why is that? You're happy with yourself?
Because I can't stare at him if I am him.
That's a great... Scott Jeffries, you're our winner on the JGL question
Winner
as well.
all around.
Guys,
That's a good point. He makes really solid points.
I think that is just about our show. Did you guys have a good time here? Quite honestly, it is not often you get to stare at the beauty that is Scott Jeffries. Yes. If you're watching us here on our live stream, please subscribe to us at youtube.com/VPN. At Earwolf, we will be doing live streams of shows every Thursday night, including a show called How Did This Get Made, I think, which is a...
Sure.
Maybe you guys will be doing that. Or you guys, I mean, maybe those guys.
Sure.
And please, let's go down the line. Lake, what do you like to plug? Anything?
Well, for Sundance, certainly tomorrow night, 5:30 at the library. In a World.
In a World. And do you want people to come to it? Do you want...
I mean, I hope so. I mean, there are also a number of other screenings, and you can check it out on the Sundance website. But there are a myriad of screenings up until the 27th.
Fantastic. Michaela, what do you like to plug?
In a World, and I can say what she can't because then it would seem weird. It is an amazing movie. She is amazing. She stars in it. She wrote it. She directed it. It's incredible. It's such a good movie. Also, I would love to.
Sure.
She's
You're
not,
making up for the
she's
fact
not just
that
a pretty face, okay? It's
You're
very-
making up for the fact
Yeah,
that you are
she's
going
making-
against her
yeah,
for the
this
rest
is
of
what
your
this
life.
is.
Yeah,
and I lost.
they'll just replay this on a loop while she's drinking Ciroc straight from the bottle. And then the other one is Afternoon Delight, also another amazing female director, writer, Jill Soloway. Their styles are so
Jill Soloway,
different.
she's great.
Jill
From,
Soloway's-
she used to be a comedian as well, or maybe she's
She's
still...
done a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
6
She
Feet
used to
Under
write
as
on
well,
6
yeah.
Feet Under and a whole bunch
Fantastic.
of great stuff, United States of Terror. And she is another one with an incredible voice, just like Lake. And their styles are so different. So see both.
Michaela, do
And-
you hope to direct yourself?
No,
Go.
no,
Why is that?
no desire,
Really?
none. It's hard.
I want to put her in all my
It's
movies,
really
though.
hard.
She's so good.
Like, do you have plans to direct more films after this?
Yes, indeed.
Jurassic Park 4, do you want to be in the mix?
That I've submitted myself for it. so I am awaiting.
Crossed.
All right. Casey, what do you have to plug?
I will plug Ass Backwards, which premieres Monday night at midnight at the Egyptian. And it stars June Diane Raphael, Alicia Silverstone, John Cryer, Vincent D'Onofrio, and a man named Paul Scheer, and Bob Odenkirk.
A weirdo named Paul Scheer.
A weirdo. And Scott Jeffries has actually seen this movie, so I'll let you kind of maybe lovingly speak to it as Michaela spoke to Lakes.
I'll say.
Wait, this is one of the films you've seen? One of the four?
I have not.
Well,
look, I've read a lot about it.
Yeah, he read a lot about
I
it.
can,
All right, come on.
I can tell you what Jurassic Park did for dinosaurs. This movie does for comedy. If Steven for asses.
You don't like
If-
to go blue, I've noticed.
No. If Steven
Are you a Mormon? Are you like a Salt Lake City Mormon or what?
Oh, you're gonna Oprah me. I knew
All
it.
right.
And you waited until
Here
the
we go.
last
All
second.
right.
Do not get into my religious beliefs on stage. I've told you that backstage numerous times.
Because we did talk backstage about how you have sort of a mix of Mormonism and also Scientology, right? What?
Yep.
Scott,
I knew
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, okay, sorry.
All right.
Scott Jeffries told me about his mix of Scientology
Yeah.
and Mormonism, where
Yeah.
he only believes in the spaceship stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew about that.
And the underwear.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, thanks for that plug, Scott.
Yeah.
Ass Backwards.
Ass backwards.
Ass Backwards. I love Ass Backwards. You know that. It's.
I can't wait to see it.
I've seen it, actually. It's a great film. Casey Wilson, you're one of my favorite people in the world. But in this Earth. You know what I mean? Not in the parallel Earths that have resulted
In this one.
Who's your
due to my
favorite?
bad decisions.
Who's your favorite in the parallel?
In the
world?
parallels, I love you. You know, I love you guys. I
Oh, we're in
love
the parallel?
He loves you guys in the parallel world.
the Mary-Kate and Olsen.
Ashley.
And no, hate Ashley.
Oh, okay.
No, in the parallels,
Just the
no, she's
one?
never good.
But you love Ashley here.
Love Ashley here.
Yeah.
One of my faves. So go see, and will we be reading about these in the trades, hopefully? Again, another question I have no idea. Okay, Scott
Wait,
Jeffries.
We'll see. Oh, God.
Big announcement.
Oh.
Big announcement. I just sold both of these movies.
Wait.
Wow.
I sold both of these movies.
You do not, have the
Lake,
right
we
to
sold
do
it
that.
for a Chipotle franchise for you.
You are kidding me.
Yes,
Wow.
you have a Chipotle franchise outside
Where?
of Sacramento.
Wait a minute.
Right in my hometown.
Wait.
Is this the Chipotle franchise that you run?
Why do we have to be specific
Come
about
on, Scott. No. Just because you're running a failed Chipotle franchise.
it? I want somebody to take it off my hands, and now I want a great movie, and now I have a great movie. Casey? Just KCW?
Yeah.
We sold your movie.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We
this
got
is awesome.
some big bucks for it.
When you say bucks, do you mean money?
No, deer.
Oh, God. Really?
Yeah, we got 4 giant bucks.
No.
That'll feed you for
That will feed you. Yes,
long
that will
time,
feed you
yeah.
for a long time.
Not what I was
Scott,
hoping,
you're making
but-
bad deals.
Not
I
great
am
deal,
so
Scott.
sorry.
You're not authorized to sell our
you can't
movie.
say you're so sorry.
even
right
represent
away.
it.
First of all, I'm so sorry. Second of all, I'm in Sundance, baby. I do what I please.
All right, enough. All right, guys, that's been our show. Thank you so much. Watch us on Thursday. I'm going to be doing a live CBD Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Thank you so much to Sundance, Utah. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you later. That's been our show. Goodbye. Thanks for our guests. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang.